Ironwood Games. This is Andrew. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed. We are finishing up our last investigation in Auker. We collected enough of the investigation, or completed enough of the investigation last time to cash it in here for our feather.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafik. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast forward. Alright, so according to our investigation, he's gonna be down on the docks. So we're gonna make our way towards the dock district, if you will. That's what I'm gonna call it.
What's he doing?
And yeah, we're doing fine. It's still kind of this way. I think the gate is right up ahead here. If we go up and then back around, yeah, this is the gate here. Oop, watch out. Okay. And according to our investigation, there was less guards and or no guards up on the north side of the docks. So we want to approach probably from this side. It looks like he is going to be right there waiting for his ship.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
Now the question is this him? Right down here. And if it is, how do we approach him?
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord. As do all men of the cloth, it is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Altair! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
So now he is over here on his boat, and he's moving up that way. So I think, well, that didn't go so well without alerting them. Somehow we,
remember to reach out for leverage.
so when they're kind of on alert, if you bump into people, they immediately spot you and pick you out of a crowd, and that is not good. So let's see if I can go down this way, and we'll figure out where his boat went to. Okay, so this may have been that big boat over there that we were on before that we said this seems significant. That may have been the significance of it. Instead it is Sabren's boat.
Before I make you.
Yeah, I think this is where
No, you'll not
to be, and I don't mind fighting my way through all these guys. There's a lot of guys here, but as always, target escaped. Okay. So we can't waste our time, I guess, fighting these guys. Okay, good to know. So maybe, just maybe, we should go around this way. And not fall in the water. I really love the
Preparation is crucial to your success.
platforming parts of this game that just suck because I hate platforming. Well, and I don't hate platforming, I just hate platforming in 3 dimensions, particularly when that's not really the point of the game. And then trying to not fall in the water, or when you hit ledges but then Altair is just too stupid to grab onto the thing and so you just bounce off, because again it's not designed as a platformer, and so some of the I hate that guy kind of pieces. Alright, this guy is probably not gonna, oh my goodness, I thought we were gonna fall into the water. Thought we're gonna overshoot it and fall in the water, and I was gonna be a little bit grumpy. Okay, I'm gonna sneak past that guy.
This place is restricted. Be gone.
Okay, let's see if I can climb up the back way here. I'm gonna follow him, 'cause he's gonna try and run away. He's still running away here. I don't know where he's gone now. I've lost him. He's gonna get away, and I'm really kind of grumpy. Oh. I cut him off, and then he elbowed me, and that was really rather rude. And now where did he go? So frustrated. I had him. There he is, okay. This is him with the big stupid helmet. There we go. Okay.
Don't do this.
You are afraid,
Of course I am afraid.
but you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Now we gotta fight our way out of here, which we can do. Faced more guys than this before. And made it through. Following up sometimes on when you throw them to the ground is a bit of a pain. Just need to get like the finishing blow on them. We're getting there. Alright, we're getting back. Lewis, I have enjoyed the game so far and all of that, I feel earlier on, when in front of our first ranks, some of the upgrades and things actually felt like they made a difference. But then lately, I feel like in the last couple of ranks and the last couple of chapters, the difficulty of the game has gone up. Which, of course, is fine. Just because I'm lazy and don't want to challenge doesn't mean that it's inappropriate to have gotten a little more intense. But I don't feel like they've given us tools that give us like a variety of like, and maybe I'm missing it, of switching, using different tactics to overcome the increased challenge, where I feel like we don't have additional tools or options or ways to defend against things, and it's just bigger mobs of people. And
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
alright, so that should finish up all of our investigations here in Aker.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent
And now
one.
we should be able to jump over to, we're back to Masyaf. And then I think it's Damascus is the other area we'll be finishing up here.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
We'll see what
Welcome
Al-Mualim
home,
has to
child.
say.
What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayer and Sabran.
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Alright, I think we'll get another rank up. Short blade expertise, damage. So I don't know if that just will increase our damage output. Let's go practice. And I mean, that kind of goes to the point of what I was saying, right? Is like that we're not increasing our damage output or our ways to deal with things. So that might be
Altair, it seems my
solution.
students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, there's no actual tutorial on it.
You must be busy. I understand.
So I'm assuming it just increases our damage output, which would be really good for dispatching those large groups a little bit quicker. So that will actually be a rank up that helps. The other thing I was going to say, we're going to fast travel to Damascus, right into the Bureau, find out about our next target.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings.
And start on that right away. What I was saying, though, is the mysteriousness of kind of the plot feels like they could potentially be setting up for a you're really working for the bad guys and Al-Mualim is, you know, the final target or something and you have to turn on them. I really hope not, because that A, feels very cliche, and B, kind of would ruin the I don't know, the overall plot to me of you know, like, yes, you don't know what your enemy's up to, but they're up to no good, and that the assassins are ultimately, you know, good guys doing the right thing. But every time I can't help but feel like getting a little bit of a feeling of like they're setting it up for that kind of a twist, of like nobody's really good, you know, and I don't know. I think that would just be kind of disappointing. So we'll see how everything plays out.
It's
But
the
hopefully
hero
not.
of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
So we gotta go down to, I think it's Middle District again here. We're just gonna grab... Oh, I think that might be the first one there. Try and grab a couple of viewpoints.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't care that you guys are mad at me. Yeah, they get so... Which, I understand increasing the difficulty and kind of making that work, but it's kind of obnoxious of how quickly they just kind of turn on you for just bumping into people. And I don't know, maybe that's somewhat historically accurate, or there's some value in that that's a aspect of truth. I wasn't alive in this society or in this time, so maybe there is a valid argument to, like, people were being maintained their space and distance and didn't cause problems. But I don't know. It's also... Ooh, here's a guy for an investigation. What's his thing going to be? Rooftop race challenge.
Bad news,
We can do that.
I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look on your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Okay, so... Oh, that's pretty far away. Right, and if I recall correctly, these are ones we can't leave the roof, basically. We just keep going. So the nice thing is, I guess, with this challenge is it will, I guess, open up a lot of the kind of the city for us. We will see a lot. However, with only a minute left, having to
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
navigate all this, I'm worried that we won't be able to make it, because I am bad at climbing and running and all of these things. Okay, let's see.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Let's see, we're getting close. Will we be able to make it?
You must not trespass here. Leave now, or I'll make you.
He is somewhere.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Right.
Turn back now.
We're gonna run out of time. I know we are. Okay, I'm gonna just jump down and grab this flag. And perhaps we will do this challenge more a little bit later. And for now, okay, don't... You guys are just we'll just grab another viewpoint up here instead. Okay, I need to figure out how to get over here. Leave me alone, guys. I'm gonna run away, don't worry. Yeah, I failed to save the citizen because I wasn't trying to save the citizen. You guys not know how giving up works. I am for sure giving up. I am not trying to. I think that's the tower there that we want the viewpoint. Yeah, it looks like it's right up there. Oh my goodness. You guys suck so much. Do you know that? Do you know how much you suck? Just let me climb up here. Leave me alone. stones at me, I'm gonna be so grumpy. Shooting arrows at me too. Okay, just go up there. Synchronize. Okay. And then maybe we can grab that flag. Alright, so we'll do... Since we pretty much did... I mean, we finished our last investigation, or our assassination in Altair. Grab the flag. That's fine. And we've done that. I think we're gonna call it a day here as I run away, and we'll see you guys maybe next time. So, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel to see some more. We're close to the end. We'll finish off Assassin's Creed here, and then we'll finish up. We've got a couple other series going on. Come on, get in there. So we'll maybe finish up some of those. We might start something new. So feel free to leave any comments. Let us know if there's something you want to see. Probably at some point we will grab or start working on Assassin's Creed 2 once we get through with Assassin's Creed here. Until then, though, we'll see you guys. Take care.